Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about some of the best weapons and armors you can find in Beast of Reincarnation. Each of these weapons are going to give you flexibility for the builds that you want. They're going to come with a variety of stats. They're going to have different spirit stones, different detection rating, different elemental affinities, and some like unique stuff all together. That's what we're going to be doing in this video, so yeah, we're going to go over that. Just make sure if you are enjoying the Beast of Reincarnation, a subscription actually helps me out in a very big way. Without further ado, let's dive into the first items. Alright, jumping right into this, let's take a look at the Hunter's Sword. Now what the Hunter's Sword does is it has a venom whenever you have it, and when you max this out to 3, it's going to give you poison buildup every time you swipe, which is very good. The main reason why I'm bringing this one to you guys first is simply because you're going to be facing off against the new Malefect as well as Shadow, I think that's how you say his name, and he's a reoccurring enemy that you're going to be facing multiple times in the game. It's just kind of the way the story goes. This is just one I have to recommend just simply because of how good it is. Now, in order to find this one, you're just going to need to make your way to the Great Wall Terraces within the mountainous region. And what you're looking for specifically is the Great Forest entrance location. What you're looking for is a storyteller. Basically, there's going to be a golem here that's just sitting there, and you need to actually listen to his story. Now, you can skip past it, of course. Now, I will say I listened to his story the whole time because I wanted to make sure I get whatever it is he was getting. There is an option to refuse it, so I have no clue what that does. If you do it, feel free to let me know down in the comments. But this one is very easy. Come over to the storyteller, he'll give you this, and it's an amazing sword. Next, let's take a look at a armor piece that is arguably one of the best armors you can get in the game. This is the Dance Attire. So what Dance Attire basically does is it gives you 39 defense, which is going to be higher defense than pretty much every other armor before this. But it's also going to give you 6 Spirit Stone slots. It's going to give you 60 flame resistance as well as 60 lightning resistance. Pound for pound, this is arguably one of the best items in the entire game. And on top of that, it actually has low enemy awareness, meaning if you want to play like a stealth approach or an assassin type thing, you can absolutely do it while also having all your Spirit Stones and good defense. It's a really amazing piece. Now, in order to find this armor, you're going to need to go to the Fuji Frontier Zone within the mountainous region. What you're going to be looking for is the chest located here on the map that you can see now. You're just going to make your way to it. This is basically right at the beginning of this region, so you'll get access to one of the best armors super easy. It's not really guarded that heavily, maybe run into an enemy or two, but as you can see on screen now, just go run up to it, do the chest, and you'll be able to get this armor right there. Next, we have the Sunrise Sword +3, and what this does is each swing of the blade blasts flames. It also has a blade power that gives slash damage by 8%, and then you will get 6 flame buildup. The base damage of this is 45 while also having an elemental affinity with it, which is actually pretty high for an elemental weapon to have. Obviously, if you're looking to do something of a fire build, this is going to be perfect for you. So let's go over where you can find this. Now, in order to find this one, you need to head over to the Pilgrim Zone within the mountainous region. Still in the mountainous region is where you'll get this. And a little bit north of the Scorched Grasslands location, right about this location here, you'll see it kind of just sitting between a bunch of golems that's set on fire, and it will just be there. Super easy to get. I don't think there's too many fights you need to do there to get it, so yeah, go ahead, pick up the sword. Very good for a fire build. All right, next let's take a look at the Amber Breastplate, and what this does is it comes with a solid 49 defense. It's going to also still have those 6 Spirit Stones, which is really big, but most importantly, it has the highest base acid resistance in the entire game. Keep in mind, this is going to be more so for someone who's going to be a frontline kind of fighter because it does have extreme enemy awareness, so they will detect you very far. But if you are going up against someone who is like good at acid, or maybe you just want to be a little bit more protective of acid, this is going to be a very solid armor for you. Now, in order to find this item, we're going to come here to the drowned region of the Giant Tree Zone, and there is a giant tree root campfire here, but there's going to be like a platform slightly above that's going to have it, not where you see this chest mark, but like right here-ish. And at the top, you'll see it on screen now. There's just going to be a chest at the top there. Open it up, and within it, you'll have the Amber Breastplate to use. Really good armor. Now, keeping to the theme of acid, let's talk about the Hazebringers. And what this comes with is Caustic Touch, which will add acid buildup to every single attack. It's pretty straightforward. If you're looking to deal with enemies who are weak to acid, or you're going with a acid build setup, then Hazebringer is going to be something that you really want to go with. Now, in order to find this item, you're going to need to come over here to the Matsukawa area within the mountainous region, and basically beneath the colony where you see this paper at, around this area is where you're going to find it. You should visually see it here. You're just going to need to walk into this zone, and to the right here, hidden near these trees, you'll find the Hazebringer just sitting there, easy for you to take. And while we're at it, we're going to take a look at the Spring Storm. What this does is each swing of the blade is going to gush water. You're going to get slash damage by 8%, and it's going to build up Drench, which is basically like a water effect, which is obviously going to be very good with any form of shock style build. So if you are going for a lot of shock style build, this weapon can work really well. Fortunately, within the crater zone, once again, it's going to be near the control panel located here at the upper deck. It's going to be kind of sitting at the back end near like a box or something. It's really hard to see it, but you can find it relatively easy. You should see it on screen now. And again, this is another really solid weapon option for you depending on what you want to do with your build. Alright, next let's take a look at the Ornate robe. Now this robe comes with 54 base defense. It's going to come with 5 spear stones, which is the only negative to this armor if I'm being honest, but it does come with a massive amount of flame resistance and lightning resistance. Obviously you may want to pick up this armor if you're dealing with someone who has a lot of flame or lightning pressure, so this could be really good, but it does actually lose that spear stone, so it could be a little annoying. Where to find this one is pretty simple. Once you make it here to the crater zone, you're going to make your way all the way up here. Once you come here, you'll basically see a chest like you see here on screen. It'll just kind of be sitting in a strong box. Once again, easy for you to take. Next, we have the Winterwake, and what this one does is has vermilion, and what it does is each time you slash an enemy, it's going to call down flaming lightning. Now this is very similar to the thunder wave, a sword that you've probably seen me use a lot of, but this one does the benefit of both building up lightning and flame buildup, which is kind of insane if you're going for like a hyper status build. The base damage is also pretty good on this weapon, so you're going to have a really strong weapon. Now unfortunately, it's not actually too far from where we got the last item. You're just going to make your way over here to this here, and you will see a merchant near the Nushi layer entrance, and it's going to be this wandering merchant here. He's going to have it, I think it's like 4,500 ember or something like that. You'll see it on screen now. But yeah, just go here to this merchant, pick it up, and you'll have this really awesome status weapon. Finally, we're going to be taking a look at the armor that I'm going to be using, and I've been using pretty much to this game and starting to use in my new game plus, and that's the God Tree Guard. What this armor does is it gives you a solid 59 defense, and if you compare it to every other armor in the game that I've found thus far, it is not even close. It is by far the best armor. It also has 6 spear stone slots, poison resistance, as well as acid resistance. So this is a really good one for any acid and poison enemies. That's quite a few of them, so very good resistance all around. The negative is you're going to have high enemy awareness, but who cares? You have so much defense, it's super worth it. In order to find it, you're going to simply make your way over here to the capital zone. You're going to be looking for the Sewage Works Ingress location. And basically, as you move around in this area, you'll notice this like staircase, and there'll be a chest kind of in the center of it, as you see on screen. Open up the treasure chest, and right there you'll get access to this amazing armor. And there you have it, guys. Those are some amazing weapons and armors that you can find in Beast of Reincarnation. These are some of the most powerful items I was able to find in the game, and they've been doing a great job for just pretty much getting anything I need done depending on the zone I'm in or whatever. So yeah, these are really awesome items you definitely want to pick up. Now keep in mind, if you do know where any other items that I may not have covered in this video or previous videos are, feel free to leave them down in the comments. Maybe we can help some players out, or even help me out get access to some of these weapons. If you enjoy action RPG content just like this video, consider dropping me a like, leaving a comment, or better yet, subscribing to the channel. I plan on covering a lot of action RPGs in the near future, so if you want to stay up to date, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. With that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one very soon.